What is film analysis? Film analysis is a process. Once the film is produced and is finished, then it goes through something called film analysis. This is where they look at the film from a viewer perspective, but you go through this film shot by shot. When you are watching the film shot by shot, you are looking for things like mise-en-scenes to see if the characters are good and they meet their purpose. Analysing means the way of looking over something that you have done and seeing what it is like and things that could be changed or done differently. This is very important to do after creating a film. There is no way of skipping film analysis with it being so important. If this process wasn't done, you would end up with films that are mission crucial elements out of the films, like characters, costume and lighting, and the setting would not be as good as if they had done the film analysis. Different types of analysis. There are many different types of film analysis. One of them is called semiotic analysis. This is the analysis of the meaning behind symbols, typically involving metaphors and analogies and symbolism. This doesn't need to be a big thing. For instance, characteristics can tell someone's personality. For example, mismatched shoes might show a sign of carelessness. Another type of analysis is narrative structure, and this is the analysis of the story elements, including plot structure and character motivation and the theme. Narrative structure analysis breaks the film story into these three elements. 1. How does the story follow or differ from typical structures? 2. What is the effect of the following differing from the structure? 3. What is the theme of the film and how is the theme constructed? Another type of analysis is called contextual analysis. This is the analysis of the film in a broader context. To do this, you need to think about time, culture, and the place of the film's creation. This has a lot to do with social media and political issues during the time the film was created. Different types of analysis what makes a film as good as they are, because they have experts going over the films and telling them what needs to be done and changed. And doing this is what makes a great film a great film. Why is film analysis important? The overall quality of analysing a film will show techniques and will show in the film's success. It seems very important to analyse every element of the film you are analysing. This will then show the film's effectiveness and will achieve goodness for the producers. Critics employ a variety of analysis methods. Some try and separate narrative from the visual meaning. A good combination of both seems to be prevailing theory. Mostly due to technology advancements, there are more films using new experimental techniques and formats and delivery techniques. This is what has us provided with the quality content to watch, analysing characters, their roles and standards and the meaning that they are provide to the story is always a great place to start. Next, focus on the content in different scenes and see those scenes make a story in the film. My film analysis. I will be looking at Deadpool to do my film analysis. Cinematography. The lighting in the scene of the film seems to be natural, but I think they might have had extra lighting to make it look brighter on the camera. The camera angles were good and the choice of angles were chosen wisely when they were needed. They used rule of thirds in the scenes, well, because none of the scenes obey the rule of thirds. Actors. the acting in this part of the film is good because it shows the Deadpool is trying to kill the villains, but he does this in a way where he really doesn't look like he's bothered about anything going wrong or what's going on around him. Mise en scene. The Deadpool costume looks like it is brand new because it has no rips, tears, and it looks like it is shiny, so this gives me the impression that it's new. You can tell that Deadpool is a good guy by the way his costume looks. You can also tell his characteristics by the costume because he looks like a ninja. Everything about him is so quick and done without meaning to hurt anyone. The setting of the film is in a city. This gives them more space to do all the stunts and suits the film because of some of the things they act out, like when Deadpool shoots the man on the motorbike. You wouldn't be able to film something like that in a small village. Editing, I think that the film is edited well because they have added a lot of camera angles into the scene itself. All the edits are fast paced. My favourite edit is where you can see the bullets shooting out of the gun. It's like a close up but looks good in the film and adds a little bit more intensity that you were looking for. Lighting, I think the lighting was chosen to look like natural lighting, but I think they have added some extra lighting to make it look the way it does when you watch the film. Sound, I think they have added good sound effects to the film. They need them. They needed them. My favourite sound effect is the bullet sound effect when it comes out of the gun and when the gun reloads. I think it is good and adds good intensity, and you don't know what's coming next when they add stuff like that into a film.